Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to today's video. This is a challenge that I did at Stuffy's 2 in Longview, Washington. Now, Natter reached out to me. He said he was going to be in town, and of course, anytime he's in town, I want to hang out with him because he's a total class act. He's a really cool guy. Now, if you haven't checked out his channel yet, you can check it out, Free Heating. I mean, he's an institution. He's been around for a very long time, got tons of awesome videos in there. Today we were taking on the challenge at this restaurant called the Almost a Dozen Egg Omelet. Now check out the description here. It says this has almost everything inside. Mushrooms, Swiss American and cheddar cheese, onions, tomatoes, peppers, ham, bacon, and sausage. And it's served with a side of hash browns and 4 pieces of toast. Now that sounds like an amazing meal to me. But it turned out that the challenge was a lot less difficult than either of us were expecting. So we ended up, just taking it real easy and chatting about a lot of different subjects. So we were philosophizing about everything from like mukbang culture to competitive eating, and talking about long distance running, and even talking about that show Man vs. Food with Adam Richman versus Casey Webb, and who's better, you know? So this is the edited down version of that video. So the audio and the video should be a little bit higher quality, but if you do want to check out the entire replay, that is also available as a live stream. It's about an hour long. The Wi-Fi there wasn't the best, so the video is a little bit chunky. But of course, like any of my videos, even though it wasn't the hardest challenge in the world, we're still gonna smash a ton of food, and it's gonna be amazing. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll catch you at the end. So I don't know if we have an official starting clock or anything like that. Yeah, look at that, guys. That looks amazing. A nice little sprig of parsley on top.
Yeah, just some extra napkins for you guys.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure we'll need them. All right, well, let's get eating, man.
So we're starting?
Hit the clacker. I'm starting. I think we've
I think they pretty much called it in, so we better take on.
Good. You want to switch breads too, or?
Oh yeah, we got rye and you got.
I got white.
Yeah. And you want to switch? I imagine you want to switch.
That doesn't make a difference for me, but.
All right, there you go.
There we go. I think this is right.
All right, that was an interesting start.
Yeah, this one's full of pork. So
well, let's go.
Yeah, we did have some custom orders, so that's why, and I think I got his and he got mine, so that's why I had to do that little switcheroo. Very salty, lots of cheese on top of it.
Yeah.
I think the cheese was the perfect temperature for that nice stretch in it. was a hot bite. This competitive eating is serious business, guys. I mean, the risk of mouth injury, it's real.
Yeah, I've burned myself a few times.
Well, there's an interesting combination. I guess a lot of the mukbang videos, like, they really accentuate the smacking of the lips, and that's like a big thing in those videos, right?
I mean, it's an element. Definitely an element of eating is the noises that we make eating. As awful as that may sound.
I mean, it's a big taboo thing in Western culture, but...
It's like, how dare you? How dare you chew with your mouth open?
Oh, pardon me. I mean, it's like a sign of respect in Japan to, like, slurp and smack and all that kind of stuff. But, of course, there's also the part that, like, people love to see things that are taboo, right? Mm-hmm.
Is this your favorite type of meal after a race or a run? Eggs?
Like, folks who have not run a marathon have no idea what salt cravings actually are.
Yeah.
So I feel like a big cheesy omelet. This is the perfect post-race meal. I gotta say, I think of the challenges that they offer here, this one is absolutely the easiest.
And possibly the most fun.
It is, it's very tasty. So you've been doing this for quite a while, 6, 7 years, something like that?
Well, I've been doing YouTube since 2012. But I've done food challenges since about 2009. It's way too long.
Way too.
It's a good excuse to go visit places, for sure.
It is. It is. Our goal is the impetus to do your first food challenge.
Oh. Friends noticed I could eat a lot, so they took me to this restaurant in Orange County that had a 5-pound burrito. I'd realized I'd never eaten that much food before. I thought it was
Interesting.
I thought I was gonna die afterwards. I never felt that full in my life. I felt so miserable that night.
But for some reason, you just decided to keep it up?
In some weird way, you feel a sense of accomplishment. I mean, honestly, I get the same kind of questions about running. People always ask me, why do you do that? Like, you've already ran a marathon, why would you do it again?
Those finisher medals,
Yeah,
they'll motivate you.
the bling. It's all about the bling. It never fails. A server will come and ask you a question when you got food in your mouth and drink in your mouth. I don't know, like 9 times out of 10, that always happens to me. When I was trying to eat the giant cinnamon roll, this man came up to me, hey, you doing okay? And I had like a whole mouthful of cinnamon roll. I'm doing fine. Yeah. Doing great. I can't talk, breathe, and eat at the same time though.
The new guy on Man vs. Food, Casey Webb. I think he's pretty cool. I know a lot of people don't really like him quite as much as Adam, but
Very different personality. He's more like, I find him more entertaining. And it looks like you are done.
yeah, Casey Webb is definitely more of an entertainer, less of a food guy. Because I know, I believe Adam like worked in restaurants for most of his life. So I don't know what Casey's background is. Boom! What do you guys think? Is that done? Should I scrape this thing clean?
I don't think we're gonna make you scrape it. Actually, Brad, they're very nice here.
And I got 2 minutes of recording time left on my camera, so that was pretty good timing. That's right, 20-ish minutes.
Not bad, yeah, you're right.